Hi, I'm Katrina, and I'm here to talk to you today about self-confidence and removing any of the negative self-talk that you might have in your life. So, what defines self-confidence? I simply believe that it means you are secure in yourself and in your abilities, and you are never doubting yourself. The great thing is that self-confidence is used as a positive word, and you can definitely have it without being cocky or arrogant. But it is a skill. And I say it's a skill because it can be easily trained. And I'm going to show you some ways to do so. So, the first and easiest way to train the skill of confidence is repetition, repetition, repetition. We always expect things to come to us quickly, for us to be able to hold our head high and our chin up while performing novel tasks, but in reality, we are the most confident when we are in our comfort zones. So, take for example a really important presentation, much like this one. I've done it in front of my parents 1,000 of times, and I have recorded the same exact video millions of times, and I'm so comfortable talking to you guys today because I am so familiar with this task. The second biggest way to train the skill is to get away from those who want to drag you down. Try to start each day or each time you're feeling down, creating a list in your mind, obviously, of all of the qualities that make you who you are. There are going to be times and times again, and I cannot stress enough that everyone is going to go through this. You are going to go through successes and you're going to go through failures. So surround yourself with those who are going to say, hey, better luck next time, I know you can do it. Or those who are not going to envy you in any way when you do achieve the goals that you have set for yourself. The last tip that I'm going to share with you is removing each and every ounce of negative self-talk that you may have in your life. You may not realize this, but as you go about your day-to-day routines, you are subconsciously and constantly evaluating and interpreting the circumstances that you are in. For instance, think of your favorite song. I'll give you a couple seconds. You got it? Cool. So now imagine yourself hearing this song out in public. Now, normally you would be screaming this song on the top of your lungs on the way to work, or when you're just home alone doing some chores.
Dance with my dogs in the nighttime. Trap with the chickens like Popeye. Money changing colors like Tata.
But now you notice yourself doing this.
Y'all hear this?
Dance with my dogs in the nighttime. Trap nigga with the chickens like
Okay, that's it.
But this immediately comes to a stop because the voices in the back of your head are telling you to not humiliate yourself, are telling you that you're going to look like an idiot if you want to sing as loud as you can. Let me give you an even better example. Let's say clothes shopping. Whether you are a guy or a girl, no matter how perfect the outfit may look on you, you are always going to tell yourself that either your thighs look super fat in those jeans,
Say hi to Lisa and Leslie the love handles. Somebody throw shampoo back into the ocean.
or that bro tank that you're thinking about buying needs to stay in the closet until your triceps become the least bit noticeable.
Damn, I'm feeling this fit. Let's check out the muscle, baby. I'm gonna go to the beach with some, you know what I'm feeling?
See, negative self-talk has a lot to do with accepting your imperfections. We're all going to have to face it sooner or later. No one is perfect. The best way to foster good thoughts is to stop striving for the highest standards. Start to value yourself and know that you are doing the best that you can possibly do. Worrying about what others think and say will only cause the voices in your head to become louder. And instead of them being helpful and accommodating, they are going to be hurtful and very destructive. So, let's replace the negative self-talk with positive self-talk. If you ever find yourself in a negative situation, think of what makes you the happiest, whether that may be
Burritos.
fashion,
My cat, and I even have a tattooed over here.
Something that makes me happy is dancing.
Working out.
Music.
Something that makes me happy is jamming out to music in my car with my friends.
Something that makes me happy is healthy looking teeth.
My family. Something that makes me happy is this bar.
Something that makes me happy is sleeping.
What makes me happy is when Katrina's absent from class.
Something that makes us happy is Mr. Albano.
Zach Janko makes me really happy.
Massaging my left ankle bone makes me happy.
Now that I've shared with you all of these tips and tricks, let's go over how these things might benefit you in the future. To start off, in a recent study, older people who reported that they let their insecurities get the best of them actually died at nearly twice the rate in the next 5 years as people who reported being the most self-loving. Second, and in my opinion the most important, self-confidence will make you more attractive and bring in the men and ladies, if you know what I mean. Okay, picture this. You're sitting in a bar with a couple of your close friends and 2 random men walk in. Let's call them Chad and the other one will be Brad. Chad over here, he looks sad, looks like he's got nothing for him, hates his life. But Brad, on the other hand, he came out to serve looks and get some ladies. So, in the end, who would you pick? Obviously, Brad. Third, and last but not least, having self-confidence gives you positive energy to take action to achieve your personal and professional goals and dreams. The more highly motivated and energized you are, the more likely you are to take immediate action. So the bottom line is, people who struggle with self-confidence tend to be less successful than those who have self-confidence. So to wrap my whole TED Talk up, I would like to say a big thank you to everyone who listened, and I hope that the tips and tricks that I shared with you today help you to love yourself a little bit more each day.